Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I forgot to turn my audio on properly. There we go. So, I had to kind of restart my internet for a moment, which is why if you were here before, it kind of blipped. But we are good. We're chilling. Move it over to here for a moment. How are people doing? Actually, I probably shouldn't use Nintendo. Music from a small indie company. Actually, there we go. That's nice. A nice little bit of music. I need to add something with smile and open eyes, but that can wait. How are people doing? We having a good layout one created? What the fuck did I just do? Hello? I did something by accident. Oh well. Who knows what I did? Let's see. We'll wait for a couple of people to trickle in before we start doing anything. Oh god, that does not like it when I blink in this mode. Oh, that's not good. If I can turn blinking off with select things. That's not gonna bother with that right now. What a lovely song. Good soundtrack. Ugh. I am tired this morning. This morning? It's evening. It's evening. Does not look like anybody's gonna show up in the early moments, so I might go ahead and get started soonish. I just don't want people to miss the start of the game. Otherwise it won't make a lot of sense. I'm honestly just happy to be wiggling right now. Having a little wiggle-a-thon. Alright. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna switch back over to this screen. There we go. I had to spawn in. And we are going to bring this up. Now I gotta wait until see if it actually brings up my screen. It does not seem to want to bring up Mass Effect 2. Please work. Hee hee, please work. Why is it not working? It was working before. Give it another couple of seconds and try. Okay, why is this not? Try exiting to the launcher. Launch Mass Effect 2 again. It was perfectly fine before, and it's decided to throw a hissy fit as soon as I go live. Thank you, game. Very cool of you. There we go. Okay, we're good to go. Let's import German Shepherd. Combat difficulty normal, subtitles on, auto level up off, squad power usage on, auto save on. Yep, same as normal. Name, rank, psychological profile. Caden's dead. Council died. Captain Anderson's the new council. Rex is alive. We're a renegade. Yeah. Okay. Everything is correct. Everything is as it should be.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, humanity seized political control of the galaxy. Now the human-led council is forced to respond to evidence of the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all advanced civilizations every 50,000 years have returned. To quell the rumors, the council has sent Commander Shepard and the Normandy to wipe out the last pockets of Geth resistance. How are you supposed to read that fast? At least out loud.
Disengaging FTL drives.
We're back.
Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
And Presley is down.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down.
Goodbye,
Multiple
Presley.
hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Stress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Get the fuck in the escape pod, Ashley.
Get to the damn shuttles! I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Commander,
Get the hell out of here!
God, Ashley, listen to my fucking orders. I am your commanding officer.
everybody
You will
in.
get in the
Go,
pod.
go, go!
Oh. Rip. The Normandy is going down, girls.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
Let's go.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy! Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
This is honestly such a cool start. One of the first things that happens in this game is the ship gets fucking blown up. Walking through the wreckage in the middle of space. Stars and the planet above you. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so fucking good.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy! I can still save her!
The Normandy's dead, just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no. They're coming around for another attack!
This is what happens when you believe you can save the ship.
Ah, watch the arm! Commander! Shepard!
Whoop. German Shepherd is dead. Frozen in the vacuum of space. Suffocating. Goodbye, Queen. What a fucking opening. What an opening. Summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. No, we only finished it the other day. We don't need to review the events. We know what happened. Garrus was fuckable, and that's all you need to know.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
They're reconstructing her. She is returning to us. Stronger than before. There she is. We're an infiltrator, right? Last time. Yeah, let's continue being an infiltrator. Select a bonus power. No, I did not mean to click Geth Shield Boost. Well, you know, let's go for Neural Shock. That sounds fun.
On the monitor. Something's wrong.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my god, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
She's just staring at us like that. Fuck you looking crazy for? Eat your damn food.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
He's back.
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and arm. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
Pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Go.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position.
Disrupt ammo and then Unity. Okay.
Taking heavy fire!
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Give me this ammunition.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
Fine, I won't watch people die. I
More
suppose.
reinforcements. Here come the mechs.
Use the.
Take the elevator down 1 floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
I was fucking holding W in space and it just unlocked me.
Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Okay, we got some credits.
Progress is slow, but
Data
subject
logs.
shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Interesting.
Log update. I can't figure it out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen.
Shepard, what the hell? What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Look, pal, I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you fill me in a little?
She's
Damn.
pissed off.
Yeah, I forgot this is all new to you.
She's
Sorry about
fucking
that.
livid.
I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Ever since I woke up, someone's been telling me where to go and what to do. I need answers.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this.
She's
I can
German
imagine.
Shepherd
The
too.
Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Maybe it's time we got moving.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff. Got him! Down! Falling back.
Is that everything? We do it? Hell yeah.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we—
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Yeah, sure.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Let's go. I can't believe they're letting her loose on the galaxy again.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
They really said, yeah, bring this fucking menace back to life.
Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry!
Shepard! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. We talk about this after we fix my leg.
Should be some meta gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station.
And we do a Unity. There we go.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
She's about to get
We
the
need
fuck
to find
out.
Miranda first. We can't
Doesn't
just
give a
leave her
shit about
behind.
anything else.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage.
I love how blunt
Okay,
they are in the
maybe
Renegade
she's not a traitor,
runs.
but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Nice.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
You told me you were with the Alliance. I don't like being played for a sucker.
I didn't lie to you, Commander. I was with the Alliance, before I joined Cerberus. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what.
He's a good guy.
Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back.
Data pad for me to suck into my wrist.
We've been spotted.
I'm so good with the pistol. My favorite weapon in these games half the time. Dead is dead. Dead as hell. Get fucked.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the Elusive Man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Give me a kissy.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Last one.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
I've had
Ask him
enough of
anything,
this
he's
station
fucking
to last
dead.
a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
Off we go in like the ugliest little ship ever. That could apparently warp jump.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done.
All my umphies
Start with
think I'm
personal
dead.
history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Because he was fucking boring.
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
The elusive man, more like the elusive sham.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
What's my casual appearance gonna be? I think this is the most German Shepherd outfit. Armor. There we go. probably take the helmet off, actually. I want to see her face. There he
Commander
is.
Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made
Couldn't
you
have given
decide
me
to bring
laser
me back?
eyes.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility.
Ugh.
They're too busy building relations to put
Sleepy.
resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Send me on the
Miranda
killing.
was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Yeah.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Okay. We are taking the helmet off.
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the Elusive Man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Hello, Jacob.
I'm glad the Elusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Cerberus gave me my body back. That's worth giving them a chance. One chance.
But you're still not convinced. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you, too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Elusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
We're gonna find out who did this and take them down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
Wow. Cerberus has provided additional weapons. Yippee!
Looks like everyone just got up and left, right?
Yeah, whatever you say. Okay. Give me that. Or don't, I suppose, because you want to be fucking awful about it. I can't undo that. Oh, fuck, that undid everything. Give me more incinerate and more into operative. There we go. Do that and then do that. There we go.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Ugh. Salvage some spare parts, some money.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
I need to take cover.
Shoot them before they take out his shield.
Whoa. I'm gonna tactical cloak for a moment.
Careful. Backup systems engaged.
I already almost died.
To attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Match the fucking dots.
Here we go!
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard?
Hello, Tali.
Is that... you're alive?
Tali, Zora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tali, this is bullshit. Why would your own commander work for Cerberus?
I don't know. But if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
I know Cerberus has a bad past, but they're the only group investigating these missing colonies. The Council turned its back on humanity. I haven't.
Tali, you aren't seriously considering trusting Cerberus.
I'm not trusting anyone, Praza. But we're going to need help searching the area. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his Suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
You should head back to your ship, Tali. We'll let you know when we find Vitor.
Like hell. I'm not letting Cerberus take over.
Neither am I, Praza. I don't want to fight you, Shepard. But I can't just let Cerberus handle this. Besides, we need to work together. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
What did they do?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
You expect us to do all the dirty work while you sneak in and grab Vitor? Not likely.
We're better equipped for a frontal assault than they are, Commander.
If we don't work together, we're not going to get past those mechs. We're moving out. If you want your answers, get to that warehouse.
The Quarians are an unexpected variable. They could help us, but I'd hope to keep an eye on them.
I bet they're...
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
They see you, Shepard!
Just trying to bypass the security on this thing. I just want the money.
Use overload on them.
Use overload on him? Miranda kill.
Enemy down!
All of them? We clear?
Shepard, Praza
Oh
and
my
his
God, mate.
squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Okay. That's good to know. I doubt I'll get too lost in Mass Effect 2, but it's always nice.
There we go! There we go! Careful, Shepard!
Got
What do you mean careful? You're the one standing up there with a rocket drone. Oh.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Get to your positions. This is what you get for being goofy goobers.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Yeah, you're goddamn right about that.
Overload will take out their shields.
Ow. Fucking rude. Oh, I have no fucking ammo in this thing. Ow.
It's going up.
That's what that does. I have like no ammo left in this thing.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Okay, Tali. You tend to the wounded. I'm gonna go steal money from these dead colonists. Oh, fuck. Whoopsie. Oh, you can't even retry it. Okay, well that's good to know. Never failed one of those. I just was not paying attention there.
This is valuable.
Oh, cool. Research data.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms.
Yay, renegade actions.
You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
A collector?
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
I feel
The
like
Seeker swarms.
doo-doo ass.
No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Join
You
us,
don't
Tali.
have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
The people at Cerberus won't hurt him, Tali. You have my word. But we need that information, and it's clear the Quarians don't want to share.
Damn it, Shepard! I trusted you!
He'll be
I'm
fine.
sorry,
I
Tali.
promise. But we have to find out all we can about the Collectors.
What? No. I don't understand.
We need a pickup. Have a medbay standing by.
Good luck, Shepard. I hope what you get from Vitor is worth it.
Feels so bad being mean to Tali, but I need those renegade points.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. Unfortunately, the Quarium you brought back didn't give us any useful information. He's too far gone. He'll be returned to the migrant fleet. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these Collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
The Collectors are definitely a human enemy. But how do we know there's a connection to the Reapers?
Their focus shifted to humanity only after you and the human fleet destroyed Sovereign. The abductions are related, even if the Alliance and the Council refuse to believe it. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
What's happened to Garrus?
Where's Garrus Vakarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Ashley?
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Liara?
Where's Liara T'Soni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Tali?
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Tuchanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
And the second?
Sounds good. And what else?
Ooh,
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
There he is.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
She's back. She's back. Normandy.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Normandy flies once more. I'd cry. Oh my god. I'm so sleepy. So unbelievably sleepy, Pill. We're finally back. Back in full swing.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Ah!
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Will do. New galaxy map, we got a private terminal, an armory, the elevator, captain's quarters, and a tech lab. Okay. Team status, upgrades, unread messages. Okay, we need to rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. Anderson wants to speak to me. Zaid Masani, we need to go meet. Lost contact with the survey ship. We found the Normandy crash site. Okay, someone's gone missing. Another mission. And... but that's 100,000 credits. Damn, we have money.
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I handle my own business.
I understand. I won't bother you unless it's important. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What do you think of
This
Cerberus,
organization
Kelly?
has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
You're
fooling
naive.
yourself if you believe Cerberus is noble.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I hope time will change your mind. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay.
No.
Maybe we'll talk later.
Alright, galaxy map. So fun little thing about this game is we actually get to do this. Whee! We can enter orbit of this, and we can scan. We can scan planets. So, for example, here,
Probe
there's a
launched.
massive plot of Iridium.
In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
And here, there's one of Palladium.
Probe away. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics. Probe away.
Now there's no point scanning this planet anymore because it's got poor resources after we've been there. Oh, I did not mean to leave that. Whoops. Go over here. What's this planet? Enter the... oh, fuck. Enter the orbit of this place, Imorkan. And we repeat the process. Like, hey, there's a whole bunch of platinum
Probe
over here.
launched. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Whole bunch
Launching
of Iridium. More platinum.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
It's definitely not like an incredible process, but I prefer it to fucking bullshit we had to deal with back in what's it called? Mass Effect 1 of driving across the planets. We can fill up on probes as well. And this planet's rich in resources. Already a
Probe
massive
launched.
thing of platinum here.
Probe away.
And more. There's a lot of
Probe
platinum on
launched.
this planet, goddamn.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Yeah, like the one
Probe
thing
away.
you want to do early on, you don't want to forget to do this in this game, is to resource hunt. Because resources and upgrading your ship,
Launching probe.
it is so incredibly important that like you kind of have to do it, no matter what. And we've now checked every part of this planet, so we're gonna restock our probes. And let's go to Omega. So we can only the Cycloperians to be like that. We can only take these two right now because they're the only members we have. Good thing about this as well is when you start a mission, it's like, hey, do you want to actually upgrade your ship? Which I really like. So I'm going to just click auto level up because I don't really care at the moment what I get. So that's good. This also lets you choose between different weapons, which is really nice. So I could be like, hey, you know, if we had extra pistols, I could be like, hey, before we go into here, I'm gonna make you take this pistol. This game is a lot better than Mass Effect 1 in so many ways.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
What did he just call him?
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Aria waiting. Afterlife now.
Okay, jeez.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Is Zaid?
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Well, welcome
Go ahead and
aboard,
get
buddy.
set up on the Normandy.
Right, I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No, we
I'm
did
assuming
not.
that's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yeah. Funny he didn't tell you. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
We'll get to it if we can. Our mission takes priority.
I know you've got bigger fish to fry. That's why I'd like to get this other thing dealt with as soon as possible. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
And we now have Zaid on the ship. We just get to go straight in
Come
here,
on,
which is
let
quite
me in.
nice.
Go on.
Ari's expecting me.
Expecting you.
Ugh.
What are you looking at?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
Walks into a club, first thing she does is threaten a man. Very cool, Shepard.
Give me another drink, love.
I'm busy.
Okay, fucking hell. Let's speak to Aria.
That's close enough.
stand still.
Try it and you'll be scanning the inside of your colon.
I'd almost pay to see that, but it's not an option. You want to talk, you get scanned.
All you had to do was ask.
I don't ask.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Squeaky clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I like Aria.
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Aria.
Similar
like
rules.
Neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences. So, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for Mordin Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
How do I get to him?
If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Wonder who Archangel is.
I'm putting a team together. He's on my list.
Interesting.
Me
You're
who
gonna
already
make some
knows who
enemies
Archangel
team up with
is.
Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Just tell me how to find him.
The local merc groups are recruiting anyone with a gun to help them take down Archangel.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Anything else? I don't care.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
You could say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Where do we go?
Nope.
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
Yeah.
This is it, but it's no game, kid.
I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
50 credits, huh?
If you're sure registration's in here, good luck. You'll need it.
Perfect. Thanks.
It's like, that's like being like, I just spent like $5 on this gun.
This is some strong stuff.
I spent $5 on this gun and I want to kill.
Come on, let me in.
want to be going to quarantine zone, so I'm gonna go down there.
Slavery is an inextricable part of the Batarian caste system. By limiting the slave trade, the Council is limiting our cultural rights. The Council is scheduled to hear arguments over the next 10 weeks.
Let me through. Mad Prophet.
Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, human.
What a lovely gentleman. Private residence access
Complaining
denied.
is pointless, human. There's a plague.
What if I wanted to go in there?
End is not.
I want to go in there so bad. So fucked up that I can't go in.
End is not.
Let me in.
Complaining is pointless, human. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya T'Loak calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business.
So
They hired
true.
us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Take a good long look at me. Do I look like a looter?
No.
That's right. Now I'm going in. If I find looters, I'll kill them. Anybody gets in my way, I'll kill them too.
I'll call the guards. They'll let you in with no trouble.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
That's good. Otherwise it'd be a bit dangerous going in here. Let's take Zaid. Zaid is a fun character. Let's take Jacob. I'm just gonna do auto level up. See what this shit gives him. Okay. Oh. I was stuck for a moment there. Element 0, that's very nice to get.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
Okay.
Good luck in there. The Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
They've seen us.
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
I need to find Morden Solis.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Morden and his clinic to the ground.
Grow up.
I hope
Damn it! Damn you! Can't...
Guess we'll ask somebody else.
Let's move.
I just took his money. Mine now. Dash for space. Is that how this works? It is, okay. There we go. So I just robbed $5 grand from that bank. Let me in.
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
Entry one.
Seen us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
Go all the way to entry 4.
Last night. He's still talking to me though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Interesting voice log. Oh my god, click on that, there we go. Ooh, annoying. I don't even know which direction I'm supposed to be going, I'm just like looting. I just heard coughing in the distance. Not this way. Just heard coughing. Trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Gravity's what mean, motherfucker.
Taking cover!
Right between the eyes. Have a nice trip.
That was pretty.
Damn.
Company up ahead.
Oh, there's more, hello?
What the hell are you doing? Who's next?
Fucking hell, how many of you guys are there? Jesus Christ. What's down here? Look. Well. A medkit.
Oh, thank God you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us. Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Is what I hear right? This plague doesn't affect humans?
No, it seems like some kind of bioweapon or something, since it affects so many different species. The Blue Suns figure humans caused it. They're shooting us on sight. God knows how many have already died.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us.
Thank you for
Ever
following
since the
Anime
plague hit, they've
Observer.
been taking over Blue Sun's
AU2.
territory.
How's it going?
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now, trying to help plague victims, offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Oh, my neck.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Mordin's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts?
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Cowering in this apartment might keep you alive for a while, but if the mercs don't get you, starvation will.
Easy for you to say. You're a soldier armed to the teeth. We're just ordinary people.
Don't fucking
Yeah,
come in my
you're
chat,
making it out
follow
like
me,
we're
just
cowards or something.
enter a
The
message
coward
talking about your
accepts
fucking
death instead of fighting to
chatbots.
stay alive. If you want to survive,
Dumb
you're gonna have
fuck.
to earn it. I'm taking out every Vorcha and Blue Suns group I find along the way to Mordin's clinic, but I can't hold your hand while I'm waging war in the streets.
Yeah. Okay. I guess if you can clear a path, we can follow. Like you said, it's our only chance. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Mordin's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Ugh. I'd be yawning. I'd be sleepy and I'd be yawning. Ugh. Oh my god, my fucking back, my neck is so fucked. Ugh.
Oh, it's this.
Yeah, I need to scan things a lot in this game. The only way I find shit. Like upgrades.
Firing concussive shot!
This dog is fucking crazy mode in it.
Gravity's
Where's my sniper rifle?
brother, huh? Sit down!
Oh, I am still as good as ever.
I've got
I say right before missing a shot. I hit that one though. shot left. Okay, my shots are gone.
It's going up. On target.
They have a Krogan. Well, I guess that's out of ammo. I suppose I'm using this.
Incoming!
Looks like we're in Fortune territory. The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well for them.
What is up here? Before I go anywhere. Some more ammo, that's good. Okay, that was all that was up there. Like a vantage point, I guess. Nah, there's nothing else.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Made it to the clinic.
Morton's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get. Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use Melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes
there he
cramping in
is.
Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Professor Morden Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns. Not
For
enough.
the love of God, take a breath. I came here to find you, okay? I'm Commander Shepard. I'm on a critical mission and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
It's a covert and privately funded human group.
Related to plague. Doesn't affect humans. Human-centric interest. Few human groups would know me. Equipment suggests military origin. Not Alliance standard. Spectres. Not human. Terra firma too unstable. Only one option. Cerberus sent you. Unexpected.
I love Morden. He's
Cerberus
so good.
might not have the best reputation, but we need your help.
Why request Salarian aid?
I'm on a mission to shut down the Collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
Why can't anything be
Once
fucking
I'd like
simple?
to ask someone for help and hear them say, "Sure, let's go right now. No strings attached."
Life is a negotiation. We all want. We all give to get what we want.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
A doctor doesn't have much chance against a Vorcha horde. You shouldn't have sent him.
Stubborn. Told him not to go. Odds of survival low. But he's smart, careful, bright future. I hope.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
A new hand cannon.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
Is there a way for me to swap my weapons? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Oh well.
This might be useful.
Metagel capacity, nice. Okay. We are off. Where are we? Okay. I know there is a place I can change my weapons. Nice. Let's try this new hand cannon. Okay, now I need to go this way.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Take this. Fire blast.
Have a nice trip.
Anyone else want help?
Yeah, but Incinerate is such a good move. Okay. We're clear. The only problem with this hand cannon is that it has really bad ammo.
Firing an impact shot!
They're through my shields!
On my way.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
I love how he says that after not hitting anybody with his ability. Like, yeah, it sure would be if you fucking
Firing
hit
an
your
impact shot!
abilities, Jacob. God damn. Oh, a gambling terminal. Sure, I'll hack this. Where is this? There it is. Not gonna give me shmoney? Yeah, baby. Okay, move. Out my way. More money. Oh, wrong one. Whoops. There we go. Very nice. I should keep my eye out for Morden's assistant as well.
Please.
Speaking
I'm
of,
telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we kill your friend.
Pull that trigger and you're breathing through a new hole in your head. Let him go and you walk away.
Oh, God.
You must think Batarians are stupid. What's to stop you from killing us if we let him go?
Let him live, I let you leave. Kill him, I do the same to you.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
How do I know you won't shoot me in the back as soon as I turn around?
Like I thought. Kill them all.
Daniel's still alive.
Oh my god! You murdered them! In cold blood!
Sorry, Yuri Lowenthal.
You want to end up like those Batarians? Just keep on talking. Or be smart. Turn around and get back to Morden's clinic.
This is wrong. Wait until Morden hears about this.
Whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say.
Incoming.
Stun him!
Okay. I've gotta be accurate with this gun. Definitely gonna teach me to get better at shooting in this game. About to say, I don't see the others, and then I look up and I see them, and I instantly fucking shoot them down.
Firing concussive shot.
Yeah, this shit rips through their armor.
Shields have failed.
That is kind of insane how good that gun is. That sniper. Damn.
Coming!
Oh god, I need to reload. Not good. Not good. Shepard down, almost.
Shotgun! Get over here!
Oh my god. Poor bastard exploded.
Have a nice trip!
Anything for my grubby little mitts to scan? Not really. Upsetting. Look at my
Close to
grubby
the
little
environmental
paws on
controls. Let's get
new
that cure in
technology.
and hit the fans.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
I've had enough of this.
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first.
Heavy weapons,
Shut
watch
up.
yourselves.
Oh my god. Give me this.
Nice.
Shepard, I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Thanks, Edie.
Cure's locked in. Once we get the fans going, we should be good.
Sit down!
And where would we find these fans?
Located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
Come on over!
Fucking these guys up.
This'll put him down! Good shot!
Dropped him! One down, one to go. Let's move.
There we go.
Firing concussive shot. Who's next? Down you go.
Peek me. Or don't. Just let me run past you all. Ow! That was a bad idea.
This'll put him down.
Well, sometimes you make mistakes, and you learn from those mistakes.
Incoming.
Oh, this can't reach. Whoopsie.
This'll put him down.
Uh-oh.
Firing concussive shot.
Let's try and pull one of these down or something.
Sit down. Can't hide from me.
Okay, I managed to kill one of them. These guys are fucking annoying. They heal.
Come on.
Okay, try and pull past these guys, I suppose.
Got him. This'll put him down.
Both bands are up. That should be it.
There we go.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
3D Kitty! Yeah, in
How can you
3D
thank
now.
these monsters? They butchered those Batarians in cold blood.
I risked my life to save you. Hell, I saved this whole damn district. Now you're judging me?
Shepard's right. Batarians tortured you, would have killed you. Right to kill them.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping
Yuri
people.
Lowenthal is bitching
Lots
and
of ways to
moaning
help
right
people.
now.
Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
I honored my part of the bargain, Professor. Now you need to do the same.
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
Love Morden? Yeah, me too. Think, why did I do that? Let's go back. I wanted to get Morden first so I could have upgrades.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
Solarians specialize in secret agendas. I'd expect you to understand Cerberus looking out for human interests.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne
Oh,
virus?
it's a paragon.
No. Slower than gas. Drugged water supply? No. Effects not simultaneous. Intriguing. Fascinating. No distress calls. No signs of resistance. New technology. marvelously advanced. But what?
This isn't a game. We've lost thousands of people. God only knows what the Collectors are doing to them.
Easy, Commander. Dr. Solis is a problem solver. This is how he thinks things through. We collected evidence from one of the missing colonies, Professor. We need you to analyze it and see if you can figure this out.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There is a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
You're not here to study our AI. You need to figure out how the Collectors abducted those colonists.
I
so we
love
can
the way
counteract their
he
weapons.
Understood. Analyze samples, neutralize Collector attack. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
The way he speaks and, like, runs through his thoughts as he talks, I love him so much.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
My ass was not listening.
Everywhere.
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Right, there we go. We have a lot of stuff going right now, which is nice. We can pretty much research everything right now with the amount of shit we have. We have to choose a new power. Drains enemies' kinetic barriers, cripple organic energy with pain. Reaper mass boost armor, biotic slam, shield. Armor piercing ammo might be good. Actually, you know what? We'll go Inferno Grenade. Does this replace? Hold on. Let me just go back on here. Does that, like, replace my other thing? It does. Okay. Well, I have Incinerate, so I'm fine with having Inferno Grenade. Yeah, we can just buy a whole bunch of stuff.
How can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze Collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet, with plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
I love him.
Not
He's my
research.
Scrunklo,
Several
my
recon
baby
missions.
girl.
Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
Oh, we met Kirahi, yeah.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard Kirahi died on Vermeer. Not enough equipment for operation. Still managed to take down facility. Good captain. Dedicated. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches.
Bit of a
Whole
cloaca,
line.
though.
Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
God, I love that. I love Morden so much.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Healing of your face. Oh yeah, so that's just gonna tell. That just tells me that my facial scars are gonna get worse if I fall. Who give a fuck, you know?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
So this gives me heavy weapons, shields, and health. The collector armor gives me regen bonus, storm speed, and 20% health, and the Inferno gives us tech and biotic power damage, negotiation bonus, and storm speed. I'm gonna take the Inferno armor because negotiation bonus is yummy. Go down here, we'll talk to Zaid. Wherever he may be, now that I think about it, where is he? I think he's in this room? Yeah, he is.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the Blood Pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every Blood Pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept the helmet to remind me of that pained expression. Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed.
Okay,
Lost
I
track
don't
around
care
50.
anymore. What about Miranda? How are you doing though, Sickle?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human,
Ooh.
Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Bye-bye, Miranda. So we now have a missile launcher, which obviously I'm gonna fucking take. You can take that. Miranda. I want you to take the Predator heavy pistol. Warden can take that. Zaid. Take the Collector rifle. Go on. You deserve it.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You're here because you're Cerberus. Don't expect special treatment.
Understood. But not everyone in the group is hardline. I'm an employee because I believe in their current direction. Doesn't mean I don't have concerns about their past actions. Or some of yours. You watch me, I'll watch you. That suit you?
If you follow orders and keep to yourself, we'll have no problems.
Fair enough, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
She's so untrusting. And she's stuck on a table.
No messages for you, Commander. Morden's
Hello,
site
Kelly.
profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay.
I wanted to
Maybe
see
we'll
if she had
talk later.
anything interesting, but no. So we still have stuff to do on Omega. We do have another couple of things here as well. There's the convict over here, the warlord. We gotta help Zaid, and we got Firewalker, Master Thief in the Citadel. Okay, well, what we can do is we can just go over here for a little bit of searching. You know, see what's about. Got a planet here that's moderate in resources. It's not too bad.
Launching probe.
I'm a sucker for this mechanic, and I don't know why. It just makes me happy.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away.
I love resource gathering. I love resource gathering so much. This is not a joke. I genuinely love resource gathering in this game. It's so unique to me.
Launching probe.
And it's actually important. Like, if you want to get the best ending you can, you have to do this shit.
Probe away. Probe away.
Very nice.
Launching probe.
We be launching probes.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. In research projects, Element Zero is used for bioamp and Omni-tool upgrades, which allow squad members who have biotic and tech powers to be much more effective. Probe launched.
There it is.
Launching probe.
Give me that shit. Damn, there's still, like, more to get on this planet. That is crazy. It's moderate. There should be a decent-sized deposit somewhere. There we go. There it is.
Probe away.
Damn, still more?
Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
This is the most, like, rich planet we've ever been to. Like, what the
Probe
fuck?
away.
Okay, there we go. It's finally poor in resources. Jesus Christ.
Probe launched.
I like to scan, like, the top and the bottom of a planet.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Do, like, a little circle around.
Launching probe.
This place is already poor in resources. There's that. We'll grab that.
Probe away.
Not much, but...
Fuel at 1/2 capacity. Probe away.
Straight away, a big deposit of platinum.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away.
That's all our probes, so we're gonna have to head back. Where's the fuel depot? We're going back. We're clearing up Fathal before we do anything else. Mainly because I want to kind of end the stream soonish. So we're just gonna clear out all the resources in this area.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Alright, that planet's done. Got a very small planet here, which is good deposits.
Probe launched.
We've got so much platinum. We just keep finding more and more platinum.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
Absolutely swimming in platinum.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
What was that? There it is.
Probe launched.
Depleted, damn. We absolutely sucked that planet dry.
I have detected an anomaly.
General distress. Beacon auto process
Probe away.
Parse point ACO 655321. Status of system operator is not known. General distress. Beacon auto process interrupted at parse point ACO 655321. Status of system operator is not known. General distress.
Probe launched.
Beacon auto process.
Something on our sensors.
I'll head down there after I finish probing the planet for resources. This takes priority.
Launching probe.
We need more platinum.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
There really is just nothing but platinum on these planets sometimes. It's kind of insane.
Probe away.
Like, this is just fucking platinum.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Oh look, more platinum.
Probe launched.
Right, fully fucking depleted. Look how many probes. You know, we'll take Mordin. We'll take Miranda this time. Landed in this little side quest.
No more contacts! We've been spotted.
Just the thing to help.
Problematic targeting.
I cast fucking explode on you. Cybersh agent Tyrone Rawlins. Captured and interrogated. Oh damn.
No shield!
Huh. They came from all directions there. Whoopsie. Alright. We are gonna leave it there then, on that mission. Because I am tired and hungry, and I want to go chill. So, oh, also, I finally got the model to start working properly, as you can probably have noticed by now. So, we're chilling. We are big chillin'. Anyway, I am gonna go eat food and carry on trying to complete my Pokedex in Pokemon Scarlet. Tomorrow I will be trying to stream a longer stream from 5 PM GMT, probably until around about 10 PM GMT on Mass Effect 2. So if you like Mass Effect, or you just want to see German Shepherd ruin the world, tune into that tomorrow at 5 PM GMT. And this funny blue cat will go. Okay, thank you for watching.